Hi everyone. I've got a couple easy things for you to do on Friday, okay? So since we're having our Zoom Halloween party, and Zoom lasts a little longer on Friday, right? Doesn't give you as much time to work. So we want to try to keep it easy and fun on Friday. In your black folder, what we're going to do is pretty much finish everything up. We're going to leave one more thing for next week. So if you watched the calendar yesterday, I told you guys that this Jack O Faces book is in there, and go ahead and color it and put it in your book box, okay? I didn't really need to make that an assignment because it's just coloring, and I want you to read it too. It should be really easy to read. This is Jack O Happy. Make a happy face. This is Jack O Sad. Now you see him sleepy. Oh, now you see him mad. This is Jack in pieces small, but in a pie he's best of all, right? I can't wait for November and pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving. So that's one thing that was in there. Okay, now when I open up the folder, you guys are going to do this today. So if you go to button number 4, that's lesson 4, we're going to do 5 little pumpkins. You're going to color this. Okay, you're going to color it really good, but you're not going to color the sky, because what we're going to do is put paint over the crayon. It's called a crayon resist. So if you're watching this video before the art lesson, just know that we're doing this one later. Okay, and then you're going to find these two. I decided to save these two. They kind of go together. This is going to teach us the different parts of the pumpkin, okay? And I actually have a really nice pocket chart for that. So we'll do the pocket chart, we'll do the book, and then you can do this one. So we're going to save that because this is not a jack-o'-lantern, it's a pumpkin, and we're going to be doing pumpkins in November also. So the only page that should be left, okay, because we did the patterns last week, we did the jack-o'-lantern. The only page that should be left is this spider one, okay? Now, I should have done that the other day when we made our spiders, but we didn't because not everybody had their stuff back then, huh? Okay, all it is super easy. There's a sentence down here that says spiders have 8 legs. Now, you're going to trace with your pencil, okay? You're going to trace it. Spiders have is going to be one of our sight words. It looks like they only put 1 finger space here, and that's okay because it's kind of a skinny line. And then the number 8, we know 8, don't we? And then egg, sounds like an A, but it's an E, eggs. And then you're going to try to write that. So I'm going to put it down here on the line. Sp. You start with a capital letter. Ers. Okay, I could either use my stick or just 1 finger. The reason only 1 finger is if you use 2, you probably are going to run out of room. Now, instead of writing 8, E-I-G-H-T, we're just going to put the number 8. Start with an S, do not stop, close up the bottom, close up the top. So each time I'm putting my finger down to put space between my words. If you do that, it should fit perfectly. And don't forget your period. So you're really just copying the sentence. They wrote it here, we traced it here, and then we're going to write it with our nicest writing. If for some reason you write it a little bigger and it doesn't fit, then just go ahead and put it down here, okay? And then you get to color it. So let's see if I have a black crayon here. Let me see. I do. Let me put on my glasses. So I'm going to color it. Now, if it was a black widow, it would have red on its belly, wouldn't it? You know what? I'm just for the fun of it going to make this a Halloween spider, because you know that spiders do come in different colors, right? They're not always black. So I'm just going to add a little orange. I'm going to do the black legs. If you wanted to, you could make this super fancy. And, ooh, I like how the legs are jointed. Okay, jointed means, we have a joint right here in our elbow so that we can move our elbow. We have joints here so we can bend our hands. So the legs of a spider are very jointed, like we made them here. Okay, we made them zigzag because then they really move. They can just move and move fast and move all directions. Now I'm going to go ahead and color this in. And if you want to make this fancy, you could go around your web with orange, or you could go around your web even with glitter or something if you want to. But you don't have to. This was just kind of for fun. Not going to take very long today. That was a super short lesson, only 5 minutes. I just want you to finish everything in that folder up. And then sometime soon, I'm not going to tell you when because I'm not sure, I am going to give you some more things to put in this folder, but we're going to change the label and we're going to make it November, December, or I may give you a brand new folder if I can find a different color to use, because we need some things for Thanksgiving coming up in November and Christmas coming up in December, but it's going to take me a while to get all that stuff prepped, okay? Okay, happy Friday.